whatever works out.
Next year. Okay, that should be fine.
Yeah.
Nihilji, what we can do is we can also look into Niagara as well. Niagara College has one of the best specialty programs. And one of my close previous staff members is actually a senior manager in Toronto campus, Niagara College. So we can actually try in there as well, right? So yeah, I think that would also be a good option. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Hello, friends. Good morning. This is GAUTHAM Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our live TA session streamed to our Facebook and YouTube channel. So I was just talking to Ayush, is one of our group members. He's been here for quite some time in our Facebook group. And Ayush, I'll just show you a short video about, Waterloo. It's a great place. I started my career here in Conestoga College in Waterloo. And it is, so let me just share you this video and we'll take it forward from there. So this is Waterloo, and this is the technology corridor of Canada. Toronto and Waterloo are referred to as the technology corridor of Canada.
Waterloo is a place for builders, for people who work hard to make something bigger and better than they could achieve alone. From automotive and advanced manufacturing to information and communications technology, we're not just innovating, we're inventing the future. Thousands of startups and multinational brands work shoulder to shoulder, creating what's next, together. Our world-renowned post-secondary schools produce successful founders and dedicated employees, driven forward by cutting-edge research centers, accelerators, the world's largest free incubator, and corporate innovation hubs. The breadth, depth, and quality of these resources form a strong and resilient ecosystem that offers unparalleled support. Wherever you look, you'll see passionate people who take creative risks, try new things, and do more of what they love because of where they live. This is a place where the best and the brightest come to make an impact. In Waterloo, things are changing fast. We're charting new territory, solving complex problems, and growing billion-dollar businesses. We are inventing the future.
So this is Waterloo. This is 50 minutes from Toronto International Airport. This is my home here in Canada, and it is a wonderful place to live. Very safe. It's definitely not a megapolis like Toronto or Vancouver, but to settle down, it's very much more affordable, Toronto and Vancouver, when it comes to the real estate. So good option. You could definitely look into this. And so for January, we still have time to look into that. What is your IELTS score, Ayush?
I haven't given IELTS because here, on the basis of my higher education and the English proficiency video call that I had with the college, they were happy to offer me the admission here. And even for the visa, when I came in 2019, they did not need IELTS as a mandatory.
That's pretty much easy. It's not really a problem up there. So so what I suggest you is one. Try to, for the admission purpose, there is an English test called Duolingo. It is an online English. You can only use it for an admission purpose, but not for visa. Okay. So this is, it all depends on how quick you can get your so have you heard of this Duolingo test?
Yes, I do have heard about, because a lot of universities give admissions on the basis of that. But for immigration, people do need to have IELTS. So Duolingo is good enough for getting an admission, but I believe you need IELTS for getting the visa, as far as my experience is.
Exactly. So Duolingo is okay for admission purpose. but for visa, you will have to. So this is dual English test. There is a practice test on the website. This is the website, but be careful. Make sure that you are in a room with it's a closed room, nobody walking around, and don't look right only at the camera. This has a video mandatory. Okay. Okay. So this is basically what is okay from the perspective of Okay. So get this. So first Duolingo, and also parallelly check it tomorrow. What are the IELTS dates available? Okay. So first, did you check in the nearest IELTS dates in Riga?
So here in Riga, they do have. I mean, they don't have like something like IDP or British Council kind of a stuff here. So there is a academy here which offers in I think in association with British Council they have something. So I'll have to probably check on that because I haven't checked on it right now, but I can check with them. That is not a problem.
Okay, check in the earlier the better. It will save you the $60. If there is a nearest date in the next 1 or 2 weeks for IELTS, then directly go to the IELTS.
Yeah, but I don't need any preparation for that, or I should just be able to finish it off with what I already have.
It is important to have some preparation. Your English is good, but it is still important to ensure that you have. You practice. It is for us, English is no big deal, but it is more about practicing the test format.
Yeah.
Right. So that is important to understand the test format.
All right.
Okay. So I would advise you to go through the format, practice it. Practice is important, right?
Okay.
As the old saying, what we do. Practice makes man perfect. So I remember I grew up in Eastern Europe. I speak Ukrainian, Russian, and I did also just walk in without any half-day preparation, and it did help me. I think I scored 7.5 with or 8. I think 8,777. I think I did score. Yeah, so practice it, and then and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So be in touch with Nihilji, but English is the most important. Get your English done as soon as possible. Check in the date that it is available. If it is not, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then look into that.
All right, no worries.
So and location-wise, did you check anything? You've been.
So to be very honest, because I've already been living in Latvia, cold is not a problem for me. I'm used to of the minus 25 temperature and stuff like that. So for me, temperature does not matter. For me, right now, getting into an English-speaking country is the most primary concern for me at this point of time. So to be honest, I don't care what the weather is like because I've already lived here in 26 degrees. So I'm used to I will not get that snow depression once I come there, since I'm already used to most of it. So for me, primary concern is just to get into an English-speaking country. I would be very honest with you.
I know, but I lived there for many years, and when my two kids were born in Ukraine, and I lived there for 20 years in Eastern Europe. I can understand. You're in the same boat like you, and 10 years ago I moved to Canada. How was your travel history, Ayush?
My travel history, I have been to Singapore on a student exchange program during my school time, and everything was sponsored by the Singapore government. After that,
recently.
Recently, I have just, I have a Schengen visa on my passport. When I came to Latvia.
Travel history, okay. There are this low flight travelers go to Sweden, go to all the other
No, but
countries.
in that case, they don't stamp on the passport, no? Because if it's within EU travel, you don't.
Their application, we indicate the details where you traveled.
Okay, like that. Okay.
Yes. So spend, at least 3 to 4 countries out there. It's very cheap and affordable to travel, and try to.
It is very cheap.
If you can. So try to work on your travel history. I did the same before, when I started my career, I was also an international student. I've traveled to over 25, 30 countries, slowly building up my travel history. So this is very important. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Be in touch with Nihilji. Did you share your number?
No, sir. Actually, he was saying that he will be returning back probably back in India. So I did share Sushi's number. Let me copy paste my number as well.
Yeah. So be in touch with Abhinav and Nihilji from my team. Are you going back to India, Avish?
For now, no, because I don't. Because let's say, for example, if this does not work out, I would want to at least have my work permit here, because I need to have a backup option just in case if this does not work out. I will start the process from here itself, and then I will see how it's going. So if it goes well, then I'll go back to India and then I'll travel from there. If not, I would stay here because I need to have a backup option.
And basically, it's an interesting place to live unless you find it's very difficult. Once you live abroad, it's very difficult to get back home and live.
Exactly. That is one reason why I don't want to go back.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, sure. So be in touch with Nihilji has shared his number and also Abhinav's number. Abhinav is based in our Delhi team, and Nihilji is here in Toronto. So please do connect when you're ready, and I'm here every day. You can reach out to me as well.
Sure. So I will just take the numbers and then I'll get in touch with them, and then I'll coordinate from there on.
Okay.
All right. I would like to thank you once again for enlightening me for this and for the great efforts that you've been doing for everyone and all of us.
Thanks, Ayush. We are successful because of good people like you who are there and who are supporting us, and looking forward to having you here. So travel history, very important. Get this done and get your IELTS session.
I would take care of that. Thank you so much once again.
You're welcome, Ayush. Take care.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom session to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. I think Prince was here when I started, and then I will do it. Okay, Rcic, let me talk to you after Ali, please. Okay. And Rcic, can you share your number? Nihilji might be able to connect with you as well. Okay. Yeah. So Prince, please go ahead.
Hi, Gautam sir.
Yeah. Hello, Prince. क्या नाम है आपका Prince है?
Yes, sir.
My colleague, I was just sharing a meeting screenshot, and she was asking from which kingdom, Prince. How was everything?
I'm from Ranchi, Jharkhand.
Ranchi se aap, okay, that's nice. So how can I help you, Prince?
So currently, actually, I'm pursuing BBA from Amity University, Jharkhand.
Okay.
And actually, I'm left with my last semester.
Okay.
I'm looking forward for continuing my studies from Canada, like for the Jan intake, Jan 2023.
Mm-hmm.
So I have completed my IELTS and I got overall 6.5 and not less than 6 in any module. I had few words with Janki, I think.
Okay. What was your IELTS score?
Overall 6.5.
Overall 6.5. Thank you, Sunny. Individual bands?
Listening 7.5.
Okay. No less than 6, right? No less than 6 in each band.
Not less than 6.
And what is your bachelor stream and percentage?
It's bachelor's in business administration, BBA.
Mm-hmm.
And CGPA 7.5 CGPA.
That's very good. And when did you are you graduating this year or did you already graduate?
This year, sir.
Sorry?
Sorry?
When did you graduate?
Next month, like I'm left with my last semester.
Graduate next month. Okay, that's pretty good. So any work experience? Have you researched anything?
I was working with a multinational company, Concentrix, like for about 4 months.
Okay, and what was your job title? Was it a call center or a technical?
Yeah, it was a call center, sir.
Okay, that's good. So how do you see your future, Prince? Like what are you planning?
So presently I'm looking to like get into English speaking country and
Okay, and
like I'm I would say I want to make my career in business only. Like I don't want to like stay here in India.
okay, but career in what?
Sorry, sir.
Career in what?
HR.
So you like HR? That's very good. So any specific in HR? Did you check any specific opportunities, like any institutions you decided in HR?
As I checked for for the Jan 2023 intake, like only the Lambton College is accepting I would say admission like applications. So
okay, so like institution wise, what are you looking at? What have you researched till now?
but I haven't done anything like from my end.
Okay, so let me show you one university. Your academics are very good, and I would advise you to look into top options. But again, it is your choice. They are 1-year programs, 2-year programs. But again, from the perspective having of a strong foundation, let me show you York University. They have a very strong program in HR, and it is a university, and that will add, credibility to what you are studying. We had many students. We had more than 400 students, I think, definitely who graduated through CIP from York University. Let me just.
I have heard that York do not provide 2 years degree program.
So most colleges only offer 1-year program, but especially when it comes to business programs. Okay, the reason let's watch this video and I will explain you after that. Okay.
Welcome to the virtual tour of York University. York University is Canada's 3rd largest university with over 50,000 students from over 178 countries, spread out over 2 Toronto campuses and soon to be a 3rd in Markham in 2021. We are connected and making an impact across the globe with over 300,000 accomplished alumni, 280 international partnerships, and the only Canadian university with an eco campus in Costa Rica and MBA campus in Hyderabad, India. Founded in 1959, York is proud to be a progressive university that inspires new ways of thinking through excellence in teaching and research. We prepare our graduates for meaningful careers through top-ranked programs and diverse experiential education opportunities. Our community of diverse perspectives and backgrounds share the common goal of making the world a better place. Our motto? Tentata via. The way must be tried. Throughout this tour, you will get to see our Kiel campus and what our students experience here every day, including some of our many academic buildings and innovative learning spaces. You will see student spaces like where you can go to get food on campus, where you can study, where you can work out, the new York University subway station, and everything York has to offer. Enjoy the tour!
Here we are in York Lanes, our very own mall on campus. Located in the heart of campus, students can find restaurants, a pharmacy, banks, a dental clinic, a doctor's office, a hair salon, coffee, and more. It's also home to the York University bookstore, where students can purchase all their class materials and York gear. At York Lanes, students can use their student card, called their YU card, to purchase anything they need. York Lanes is the place on campus to find all the amenities students are looking for.
So that was York University in Toronto. So the reason why you don't find a lot of 2-year programs, especially in business, because these programs, the government of Ontario, when they started this concept of colleges and postgraduate studies, they did it not just for international students, but for also domestic students. Okay. So the reason was the employers, the companies, the employers wanted job, degree programs which will help the graduates find instant jobs, not a 2-year program. Okay. Later on, when the international students, the postgraduate work permit concept came in, then some institutions did, like Lambton, they came up with this 2-year options, but majority of the programs are only 1 year because Canadians, they don't study for 2 years. So one full-time, most of the Canadians study part-time or online, or some of them do study full-time if, but so what they do is 1 year salary in Canada, minimum, usually most people earn $40,000 to $50,000, even if it is an entry-level job. So for a Canadian to leave the job, come and study, commit for 2 years study, they'll be losing $100,000.
Yes.
That is the reason these programs, especially in business, they don't, what can you study for 2 years for HR, right? The program is compressed in such a way that you're ready to go job ahead, okay? So if you look into Seneca, George Brown, Humber, Centennial, these are big campus colleges. They're huge campuses with 15 to 20,000 international and domestic students, right? So if you look into these campuses, you will only find one academic year, which is 8 months, okay? So what do most international students do? They study 1+1. So they study 1 year in HR, second year, they can look into another program, and they will be eligible for a 3-year postgraduate work permit, okay? So we support our students extensively. From the study permit extension till PR, we take it forward.
Okay.
Okay, so 99% of the students who are from business programs, they all do the same. They study 1 year in HR, second year they do supply chain or project management or marketing or digital marketing, whatever you like, because you are investing the same amount of money and you're getting 2 degrees.
Yes, sir.
And 2 career opportunities. Lambton definitely is a good option from the program perspective because it is 2 years from the international student perspective, and it has also a co-op. So for the co-op term, you only pay about $3,000 and not tuition fees. So the Toronto campus, so where did this come from? Lambton College is located, the main campus, Lambton College, is located in a city called Sarnia. Okay.
Yes,
have you checked it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Cecilia, sorry, just give me a second. I'm just, we have one of our team members here from Brazil. Cecilia, are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, Cecilia, so I'm just explaining Prince about Lambton College, okay? So in Canada, every district or every region, we call it here, has one college. For example, Fanshawe College is located in this region of London. Conestoga College is located in the region of Waterloo. Niagara College is located in the region of Niagara. Mohawk College is located in the region of Hamilton. And Lambton College is located in the region of Sarnia.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what happened? Okay, so here, it's basically international students, they want to go to big cities or GTA where there are plenty of part-time and full-time job opportunities. Sarnia is a city with a population of about 35,000, I believe. Okay. So, and it is located far from Toronto.
Okay,
so what the government, what these colleges did is they reached out to the provincial government, the Ontario provincial or the state government here. Okay, it is a population of about 71,000 in 2016. So it's probably about 80,000 Sarnia. So these colleges, they reached out to the state, province, Ontario government, and they requested permission to set up affiliate campuses in Toronto.
Yes, sir.
So Lambton College they have a main campus in Sarnia. They have a small, only for international students, they have a small campus in Toronto, right? So they take building of other existing colleges and they share this building premises. So Lambton College shares the building premises, uses the premises of a college called CESTAR, and they provide classes in this. So Lambton College, Canadore College, St. Lawrence College, Fleming College, Georgian College, Niagara College. About 10 colleges now have these small international campuses in Toronto. Okay. So, but you will only find international students. So if you're okay with that, then you could consider the Lambton. You can apply there, but that is the only, Lambton College has a 2-year program, and the same as well Loyalist College in North York. I'll show you the Loyalist campus.
What about the Fanshawe College, London?
Fanshawe is in London.
Yes, sir.
It is a smaller city than Waterloo.
Okay.
Waterloo, for example. So if you're looking at, let me just show you the maps. Okay, so here.
Actually, I had few words with your colleague. I think her name is Janki.
Yeah, sure. It's a good city, but again, it all depends on. So this is Toronto. Fanshawe College is in London, in the city of London, and it is about
75 kilometers.
Yeah, Fanshawe College. It is about 2 hours, just about 2 hours. So this is Toronto, and this is Fanshawe College. And if you look here, this is where Conestoga College is located, in between.
Yes, sir.
So it all depends on your personal choice, beta, right? So it's very important to understand where you're going, read about the city, the population, what are the prospects you will have out there, so you understand what is good for you.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the difference of the program?
When can I apply for the college?
Sorry?
When can I apply?
They have to open. They have not yet opened for fan. You are interested in Fanshawe? Any particular reason?
Not particular reason, sir. Actually, one of my friend is there. That
is very good. Sure, we can take it. But Saurabh is a very good colleague, and one of we actually, Anilji from our team recently had participated in the Fanshawe retreat, partners retreat. Sure. So we will make sure that you send the documents to Jankiji, and we will submit as soon as they open. Okay.
So what documents will be required? Like, that is the main issue. Like, I haven't got any mark sheet for the 5th semester. It is still pending.
When will you get it? That is important. Mark sheets are important.
Jankiji told me to bring the bona fide certificate from the college. So today I got the bona fide certificate.
Good. So mark sheets, bona fide certificate, if these documents we can submit, and the college might request, if any mark sheets are missing, they might hold the application and they might request to submit the missing document.
That thing I'll get after the graduation, after the completion of my certificate. Like,
when is it expected, Prince?
Next month, sir, because exams are going to start 25th of this month. So it will take about 20 days after that.
Okay, 20 days after that. Sure. So your friend will help you there. You are in touch with him. You know about the city and everything.
And one of my friend is living in Mississauga as well. So.
Okay. So see, it is not easy to commute. Okay. If you go to London, you have to live in London. You cannot travel from Toronto or Mississauga to London.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's really very far.
Okay. There is one more program. If you're looking for 2-year programs, there is one more, again, which I would advise you. I just want you to be aware of the choices. Okay. So Loyalist College, Toronto, if you see it, this is their last year they opened this campus. So this is their campus. It's a pretty, of all the small international campuses, this is the largest campus. This is the building. Okay, I'm not sharing the screen, sorry. Just give me a second. So this is Loyalist College, Toronto, here. So this is basically the building of what you can see here of the college. Okay.
Yes, sir. It's really nice.
not comparatively, other campuses might be small. This is good as well, and they have a 2-year program. So you still have time. The next couple of days, think about it, do your research, very important, okay? So if you're looking for a 2-year program, you can look into Lambton, you can look into Loyalist. If you are okay with London because you have a friend there, we can do Fanshawe College. You can also, look into, there are many colleges for January open. So it's specifically, you can definitely look into that, okay?
Sure. But I think the colleges have not actually opened the admission for Jan Intake.
Some of them have started. It depends on, just give me a second. Dobry den. Я разумею, я зараз Zoom сейчас. Если у вас есть возможность, присоединитесь, пожалуйста. Вы там, наверное, получили сообщение, там есть Zoom ссылка.
Zoom? Ага, добре.
Okay, so be in touch with Janki and we'll take it forward from there. I'll just put your and I'll just put a note to her. Okay, so I'm here every day. Me or Nihilji is here every day. Please reach out and we'll be happy to help you.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, I'll just put a note, Prince from Rcic. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Hello, Gautam sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, actually, ఇది నేను మీకు వాట్సాప్లో కొన్ని మెసేజెస్ పెట్టాను చూసారా సార్ రిగార్డింగ్ సిఐపి పేజ్ గురించి.
చూడలేదు సురేష్, నేను నిన్న yesterday, I've had a bit of a limited sleep and I crashed to bed like yesterday 6 o'clock and I woke up at 11 o'clock and then I worked for a couple of hours and then I went to bed again and I woke up. Yeah, and I'll check in Suresh today.
సుషిత్తో డిస్కస్ చేశాను సార్. ఒకసారి మీరు చూస్తే ఆ పేజ్ అట్లా రన్ చేద్దామంటే ఇట్ విల్ లుక్ వెరీ నైస్ సార్. జస్ట్ చెక్ ఇట్ అవుట్ వన్స్.
Sure, I will get back to you after lunch. Yeah, thanks Suresh.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hi, sir. Saurabh here.
Yeah, so Ali was here. Is Ali here? I'm following the order of the messages posted in the chat. Okay.
Yes. Hi, Gautam.
Yes, Ali. Yes, please go ahead.
Ali from Dubai. So I'm connecting with you to discuss regarding my sister's ambition to study in Canada. So I'll tell you something.
How do you get her details, Ali? And where are you from?
So back in India, I'm from Hyderabad, Gautam, and I know you through I got your reference through a mutual acquaintance. And after that, even I referred you to a couple of people who have successfully done their Canada thing.
Thank you very much, Ali. Nausheen ji ne aapko mera contacts diye ki you had somebody else. We have many people from our Hyderabad applying out there. Appreciate.
Yes, no, not Nausheen. I'm not aware of who Nausheen is, but it was through a mutual acquaintance last year that I got your details. And then after that, I referred it to some of my colleagues here in Dubai. And recently, I think there is a Moin Ali from Vijayawada. So you have done this. So I think he's just waiting for his visa to come in.
I hope everything works out. Yes, please. Yes. So what is your sister's age and academic profile?
Yes, sir. So she's 26 years old. She has done her graduation in 2018. And she's done her bachelor's in psychology from Osmania. And in 2019, she's got married. She has a kid now of about 2 years. She was here in Dubai But in 2022 is when things started, turning bad for her. So she's now in the process of getting separated from her husband. So now the thing is, actually, she wanted to do her higher education in 2019 itself, but because of parental pressure and all that, she went ahead, she found this guy, and she got married. But now with the things not going her way, and now her marriage falling apart, so now she's back into this, like she wants to pursue her dream again of going to Canada.
So what is she currently doing?
So she's not doing anything currently. She's just doing some courses here and there online, but nothing meaningful right now. She's just taking care of her kid, but work-wise or education-wise, she's not doing anything in any college or not doing a job right now. So she has a son who's 2 years old. So now she wants to travel.
Okay, and what was her last full-time work experience? Did she have any full-time work experience?
So she had, brief internships after her the graduation, but they were like 2 months, one internship, and she did 1 month in some local.
Very important, Ali. Consistent work experience is very important, and the academics are also very important when it comes. If it is a recent graduate, the visa officer will look at the program of study, bachelor's, academics. So, when did she graduate? What is the bachelor stream?
So she graduated in 2018, and her performance in college was excellent. So she has a CGPA of 7.2.
7.2, and what was her bachelor stream in percentage?
In percentage, it was 76%, I guess.
76%.
So she has no backlogs. And what I had suggested her was, since she wants to go to Canada to do her IELTS, so she has scored.
And what was her bachelor stream? Sorry, I lost you here.
Psychology.
Psychology. Okay. Okay. And after that, she has no work experience at all.
No, she doesn't have a work experience.
And she is now in Dubai?
No, she's in Hyderabad right now.
She's in Hyderabad.
Yeah.
Okay. See, the problem, one more problem here, Ali, actually, the child is, she has a son 2 years old, so how will she manage full-time studies with
so this is yeah, she should be able to, because now he has she's not that, the child is not that dependent on her right now.
The problem is, like, if she brings him to Canada, that is the issue, because she has to go to college, and it will be a difficult to leave the child. Daycare is very expensive here.
Yes. So that is the reason I'm reaching out to you, Mr. Gautam. So what we want to do right now as a family is that she should travel with her kid. So that's what we are looking at.
It is difficult with kid because it will be very expensive to find daycare. And sometimes the college, timings might be morning, classes in the evening. So it is, it is difficult, to be honest.
Is there a possibility that her mother can travel along with her? Is there a possibility of doing that?
Yeah, I don't think so. We can give it a try, but again, it is a step-by-step process. One, applying together with a child is already a risk. Okay. Second, we can definitely apply once your sister's visa is approved. We can apply for a visitor visa for your mother, but again, it is only short stay. She can only stay there maximum for 6 months, and there is no guarantee that she will be approved visa.
Okay.
Okay, and it is not often visa is approved when a small child, because the student is international students have to pursue full-time studies, and daycare is expensive and timings might not set. So unfortunately, what do most families do? They leave their child with their parents in India for 1 year or 2 years until they settle down.
Okay.
Okay, so please think about that. And second, work experience is very important. Whatever program we are choosing, when there is no work experience, it is difficult as well, right? And ties to family, ties to home country are also very important. Okay, so what I suggest you, Ali, is first, is there any opportunity for her to get employment?
Yeah, if she tries, then probably she should be able to get something. But psychology is not a field which is, what should I say, in India. It's not something that is everywhere. It's very hard to find jobs in that sector. And even when you find it, it's like, a lot of hard work needs to be put in over there. So
how about teaching? Maybe some job in teaching in a school, primary school. There are some programs for teachers, early childhood education or education leadership. There is a master's program. Based on that, we can look into that programs as well.
So she's clear on what she wants to do in Canada. So she wants to go into autism or any of the behavioral science.
I was just actually talking to Radhika, one of her students from Mumbai. She's doing this course, right? But she worked previously with NGOs, and she was helping young kids. Okay. So if there is an opportunity to get some work experience, it will just help her. It doesn't mean that her visa will be refused, but it will help her add more credibility to what she plans to study.
And what would be considered as a good experience or a experience that can be
kindergarten or primary school might be a good option.
No, I mean the duration, like a couple of months is good enough to show when you apply for a visa, or is it like a year?
Yes, it should be at the time of application. It's advisable to be employed. So 3 months, 4 months, at least 6 months might be shorter. At least 6 months plus would be a good option.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm here. Please reach out to me, talk to your sister, because it's a very big decision with the child. And we'll check in what can be done after that.
But you do these kind of cases, right, Mr. Gautam? So I have a good...
I have yet, to be honest, it's very rare that, I think I only know 1 or 2 cases where an applicant, international student with a child was approved.
Mm-hmm.
In all my experience.
Okay. So what are the other things, like probably she can go as a student, and later on the kid and her mother, both of them can travel on a visit or something? So that's
we can definitely try that, but again, there is no guarantee that your mother will be approved visitor visa.
Okay. And you do visitor visas apart from the study?
Yes, I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I am authorized to provide all the services, immigration, visa process, including visitor as well.
Okay.
Okay. So please think over, talk to your sister and your parents, and we'll take it from here. Okay.
Sure, sure, Mr. Gautam.
Yeah, thank you very much, Aliji, for supporting, and I'm hope we'll be able to help you with your sister. It's definitely not an easy situation, but let's take it forward from there.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Gautam.
Yeah, have a nice evening. Take care. Rcic Turbatkar. Rcic, are you here, Rcic?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah, thanks for waiting, Betty. Yes, please. You are, where are you now?
I am currently in Mumbai.
You are in Mumbai currently. Okay. Okay. So BMI Architecture and Urban Planning. So what is your bachelor's percentage? I believe you have a bachelor's in architecture, right? So what is your percentage?
Yes, that's right. 6.79.
6.79.
Yes.
Okay. And backlogs?
No backlogs.
No backlogs. Okay. Nihilji is an expert in architecture. Let me just talk to him. Nihilji, are you here?
Come on, sir. Yes, sure.
We had one student from Mumbai. The problem with the architecture, there are very limited opportunities here. So Nihilji, can you explain about the fan shop program? So, so it is difficult. In Canada, we have very limited universities here. We hardly have about 50 universities, and admissions are very competitive for masters. And if you want to get into masters, ideally minimum requirement would probably be at least about 75%. 70 is minimum, but again, to get an acceptance, usually for Indian students, about 75 is mostly required. Okay.
All right.
So Angie, please go ahead and if you don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So, Ruchi, see, there are very, as sir mentioned, there are very limited programs for civil engineering background people, but, we could recommend Conestoga College that has environmental building science, then structural and steel design program. And the Fenshave program that sir mentioned, the program is building information modeling, obviously the excellent program, but the only thing is they do have a strict eligibility requirement in order to get eligible to get the offer letter, and they do need a Revit certification.
All right. I do have a Revit certification that way.
That's excellent. And obviously with that, that could be definitely a better chances. So Revit certification also has, several things, right? One can get it done through the online, agencies which provide the certification for 3 to 6 months of duration. And some of the agencies do have, longer term of certification. So which kind of Revit certification do you have?
I have over 6 months certification.
Okay, so yeah, probably we can give it a try, and it should work out, because we did had one of the students who was already in Canada, and most of the time people who are already in Canada who do have a valid study permit or the visa are normally given preferences, but still a person was having just 3 months of Revit certification that he did from one of the online platforms. So it did not work out for him. He did had 10 years of work experience back in Dubai, but still it did not work out for him. But again, we can give it a try. For Fenshave, there is no application fees.
Okay. So actually, I am a fresh graduate, and I got your contact through a few of my friends who already made it to Canada through you guys.
Okay, so which intake are you planning
one
for?
of them. I'm planning for, if not September 22, at least Jan 23.
Okay. So are you in contact with any of our teammates from Mumbai?
Yes, I just got in touch with Gokul today itself.
Yeah, so perfect. So keep in touch with him. For September intake, there are hardly few programs that are open, especially for civil engineering. If you want to go for directly for project management for the first program, and then second program, if you want to take it up as a green architecture or probably the environmental building science at Conestoga College.
That would be more advisable, right?
Yeah, that could be more advisable. So for project management, you can, initially apply for Centennial College. They do have the project management program open for September intake. You can quickly send all of your documents. So what about your IELTS score? Have you appeared for it?
Yes, I recently took it. I got a band of 7.
That's excellent. Okay, so yeah, keep in touch with Gokul, and he can submit the application for Centennial College for project management. For the first year program, because see, September intake has never been this busy. This time what has happened is because of a lot of uncertainties due to COVID. Most of the people got their admission deferred back and forth, right, from January.
Delay as well. Yeah. So what happened really is, because there was decisions, a lot of visas slowed up. So there was delay with the visa approval. So many students deferred from January intake to May intake, and there was this domino effect where September also. So yeah, so which intake are you planning?
I suppose September 22 intakes are closed, so Jan 23.
Nihil, Jan 23, is it BMI? Is it open out there in Fanshawe?
I don't think they offered. Yeah, they only offer was September, I believe. Let me check and quickly update you back, sir.
If not BIM, I do not mind doing the construction management or project management course for my first year.
Project management, I wouldn't advise, but if there is an option, always go for a program which is relevant to you, right?
Yes, the construction project management, not the stay in project management, yeah. Or something that's based off environmental studies or sustainable business or sustainable project management that way.
Okay, so construction project management would be a good option. It is relevant. It will help in your future career prospects.
Yeah.
And also from the visa perspective as well.
Okay. And preferably looking for something in the Ontario province, Toronto. If it's Toronto, that would be the best.
Toronto may have very limited opportunities, but if you're looking at all the colleges out there, abhi ke liye dekhiye, Centennial College has a 3-semester program. So 3-semester program, it is 24,000. It's almost about $23,000.
Yeah.
So if you're okay with that, we can go into Centennial College for that.
Okay. Mostly I'd be funding myself $23,000, as you said, right?
Yes, because it is a 3-semester program.
3-semester program. And if we compare that to a university program, would it also cost the same?
So it's semester-wise tuition. Usually what in Canada, one academic year is 2 semesters.
Right.
Okay. So the tuition fees would be about $16,000 to $17,000. But this specific program in Centennial College is 3 semesters. So it will cost you $23,000 to $24,000.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I do not mind considering this option though.
Okay, that's fine, Betty. Okay. So be in touch with Gokul. Okay.
Okay.
And we are adding more team members in Mumbai. And any questions, please reach out to me every day here. Nihilji is also here if you need any help. Nihilji, can you please also share your number?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Where can I contact you, Nihil sir?
This is a permanent Zoom link, Betty. I'm here all the time.
Okay.
And Nihilji will share his number.
I've already requested it here, sir, the chat box.
Yeah. I will also give you my cell and WhatsApp, but I'm here most of the time in the Zoom. And I usually get some time to check in the evening, Betty. So might be a lot of delayed response when it comes to WhatsApp just because of the sheer volume of the messages and the workload. But if there is anything urgent, please join the Zoom and you can always say I am Ruchi.
I'd also like to ask you about a few courses that I saw in Seneca. Yeah, so namely they were project sustainable management, business management was one, I think.
It's not something, yeah, so it's more related to business. It is not something as an architect. It's not relevant. We have those kind of programs, but again, it is not relevant to you from construction and architecture background.
And the second one that I came across was project management environmental. And again, on checking the courses, the courses were more on environmental studies.
It is more for students who are from, from chemical background, chemical engineering. They do apply for that.
Okay.
Okay. If there wasn't any relevant program, I would have told you, or this Seneca, there's not much out there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in Humber or in other colleges, sir?
George Brown College, there is one BMI program, but again, it has very limited seats for international students, and institutions in Toronto open very early, Vicky. They open 10 to 12 months before the start date.
Okay.
And the number of seats, if it is one group, there are 30 seats, 30 to 35 seats. If it is two groups, in about 60 to 70 seats.
Okay. So do you all help with applications for George Brown as well?
But again, we help anybody, even if we don't get paid, we still help the students. But there'll be some additional application fees just to support the staff out there. But we help as well. But again, most likely, at this time, it is late for most programs in Toronto. The sheer volume of applications coming from India, right? More than 2 lakh students every year apply to study in Canada, and of them, about 60 to 70% apply in Ontario.
Yeah.
Okay, so check your options, reach out to Gokul, and we will be happy to help you irrespective of what you choose. Okay.
Okay.
Sure, Betty. Good luck. And as of today, as I said, getting acceptance is the biggest challenge in Canada. Your academics are very good, and I don't really see any issues from the visa perspective.
Okay. So you
I have
advise
two
me
girls.
to...
I have 2 girls from Mumbai who are from architecture. I think Shweta Nilkari and her friend, I don't remember the other girl's name. Let me try to connect with you from there. They are also from architecture background, and they.
So did they happen to start their course this year?
Yes, not this. Last year they started.
Last year.
Grishma and Shweta Nilkari.
Oh, no. I wouldn't know of them.
Yeah, okay. I'll connect you. They are from your background as well. I'll connect you from there. Okay.
Okay. So will you be connecting me with them?
I'll try to send me a message, and I'll try to connect you with them, or ask Gokul, and he will share the Fanisha WhatsApp group, and they are in their WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay. That would be of great help, actually.
Sure, Vicky. Yeah. Reach out to me, send a message. I'll try to connect, or reach out to Gokul, and he will also remind me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then, Vicky. Take care.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Yeah, Saurabh, let me talk to Yulia, and then we'll take it from there. Yulia, здравствуйте, Yulia.
Да, здравствуйте.
Как у вас дела, Юля?
Получилось, сдала биометрию на прошлой неделе, и получилось сегодня письмо, которое я отправила сотруднице вашей Анне по поводу отправки паспорта. Насколько я поняла, это с этим письмом я уже могу распечатать его и ехать с ним, но я не знаю.
Вы уже получили этот электронный виза, да? Foilless виза?
Да.
Поздравляю, хорошо.
Да, только я еще не получила на ребенка никакие информации, еще ничего не обновилось для него.
Немножко задержка детей я тоже слышу, да. А если получите, да, ближайший, Юлечка, когда вы собираетесь?
Ну вот я жду, как только получу уже, тогда и буду сразу брать билеты.
Да, окей. Тут вы что-то решили там, где будете, Waterloo или жилье что-то определились?
Ну вот я хочу как раз дождаться уже, когда будут более-менее известные сроки. Я тогда к вам, наверное, обращусь. Вы говорили, там и у вас есть семьи, которые готовы принять.
Да, у нас вот как раз Waterloo Grassroots, вот есть организация, ну это не регистрировано, это просто объединение людей, которые сейчас помогают. Есть канадские семьи, которые готовы помочь в первое время, пока вы найдете работу, пока вы там можете снимать, там есть возможности. Да.
Хорошо, да, ну я по этому поводу тогда еще обращусь к вам. Подскажите еще тогда по поводу вот этого письма. Насколько я понимаю, оно дает возможность только один раз заехать в Канаду, и после этого я не могу выехать, либо как...
Можно тут вообще внутри страны мы подаем онлайн application.
Но это мне еще раз заполнять анкету, либо как оно?
Да, мы подаем на это виза, который паспорт приклеит, это называется TRV виза. Нужно его подать. Когда мы приезжаем в Канаду, нужно подавать, и вы получите тоже до конца срока паспорта или до конца вашей рабочей разрешения.
А сколько это
По-моему,
времени?
государственные борзы где-то $100, и по временным где-то, наверное, 6-8 недель.
Ага. Ну, а как вы вообще посоветовали бы? Лучше тогда, может, дождаться уже и отправить все-таки здесь?
Если вы сейчас, Юлечка, если вы сейчас не спешите, то, конечно, тогда да, отправьте паспорт и получите, он спокойно будет. Да? И если сейчас пришли, там уже нельзя, там в Словакии, да, или где сейчас находитесь?
Не, я сейчас именно на этой неделе во Франции, а со следующей недели в Германии буду.
Вот. Если у вас есть возможность еще где-то 3-4 недели ждать, то, конечно, да, попробуйте получить и приехать. Если спешите, то можно тут уже в Канаду это подавать. Вы же все равно сразу же не будете обратно улетать в Украину, правильно?
Нет, не буду. Ага. Ну, я, наверное, тогда дождусь уже и потом со всеми документами вместе приеду. Так, по поводу работы еще хотела спросить, там, ну, по поводу вот этого сайта, там сейчас дизайн разрабатывается, но, в принципе, насколько я понимаю, уже есть компании, которые готовы к себе принять на работу, то есть...
Очень много, если вы видите, да, везде стараются. У меня там один мальчик, недавно я там говорил, он, по-моему, digital marketing или что, за один день ему предложили 35. Жилье там канадские семьи, то на помощь, кто-то работе, он уже получил работу тоже.
Ага, ну замечательно, хорошо, тогда...
Вы не подавали на D2L, вы не общались там с кем-то? Я вам отправил, помните, D2L, Desire to Learn, вот такая IT-компания, которая тоже для Ukrainians Fast Track, они там создали специальную программу.
Нет, не помню. А можете...
Я даже в группе тогда я отправил вам тоже. Там у нас одна девочка, которая тоже волонтерит, наша группа, она как раз... Я Юля тоже тогда, знаете, кто еще там? Ольга там еще, кто ваша подруга?
Оля и Вика.
Вика, вот Вика я отправил тогда еще.
Ага. Ну, я просто с ней не особо знакома, мы только... на этом первом
поэтому
проекте.
Понятно, да, я понял. Я думал, что...
Так, хорошо.
Я сейчас отправлю вам, да? Вот это как раз D2L, Desire to Learn, и тут работает Надя, тут работает, я вас тоже позже познакомлю с ней. Хорошая девочка из Харькова, тоже очень помогает день и ночью, старается помочь. Я вам отправлю, тут Zoom-чат отправлю, да?
Да, вижу. Хорошо, тогда рассмотрю. Все, тогда получается, я пока жду, и как только будет какая-то информация, тогда свяжусь с вами.
Хорошо, держите меня в курсе.
Да, хорошо, спасибо большое.
Все, спасибо тоже, что помогаете, там надо быстро это все делать и активно, но я думаю, что, да, если у вас хороший английский опыт, работа, сложности не думаю, что сработает. Надо стараться, время, конечно, пойдет, но это возможно.
Хорошо, спасибо большое, всем, до свидания.
Да. Saurabh or Chintan?
Hi, sir. Saurabh here.
Yeah, Saurabh, Chintan, let me talk after Saurabh. Chintan, you've been waiting there for some time. आप कहाँ पे हो Chintan? आपका वीडियो ऑन है. आप कहाँ पे हो? Are you at work somewhere, Chintan?
No, I don't know. Now I am free.
Okay, because your video is on, I can see your light. Your voice is not clear, Chintan. Can you switch off your video, Victor?
Can you hear me?
Can you switch off your video? Yeah, abhi theek hai. Okay. Yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, let me talk to Saurabh and uske baad I can connect with you, Chintan. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, Saurabh, yes, please.
Hi, sir. I just came here by the reference of your colleague Yes Upadhyay, Surat office.
Okay. Yes, please.
I have applied for Canada study permit, but got refusal on 13th March based on purpose of visit. Basically, I applied for the electromechanical engineering technician program, Sheridan College.
Okay.
And I got refusal on 13th March. I have done my IELTS 7 bands and have a work experience of 8.5 years in the same field, electrical engineering. And I completed diploma in electrical engineering in 2013 from the MH University with first class with distinction, some decent score. But I got rejection based on purpose of visit. So I have made my letter of explanation and SOP. So I just want to your opinion on my SOP and LOE as suggested by my colleague Prachi Acharya a few days ago. She had talked with you and she had referred me to so this LOE and SOP
So,
to for your
okay,
suggestion.
Saurabh, very important. Uh, your academics program of choice. This is very important. So, what is your bachelor's degree and work experience? क्या है आपका?
Sorry, sir. I have done only my diploma in electrical engineering in 2013.
So diploma, 3 साल का diploma.
Yes, 3 years diploma, 10 plus 3.
10
After
plus
that,
3, and what is your age?
my age is 27 running.
27 years.
Yes.
Are you married?
No, I'm single.
You're single. A diploma percentage, what is your percentage?
My overall percentage is 64.
64%. And backlogs?
No backlogs.
No backlogs. And what is your current job?
I'm working in Reliance Industries as an electrical executive since 2013. 13 to 14, I have done my internship in the same company. After that, I'm working in company payroll.
Okay. So which college and program did you apply?
I have applied for electromechanical engineering technician for the Jan intake, but got deferred to September.
So galat kiya aap, beta. Who is your, who is your consultant?
IDP.
So you should have applied for a PG program. So technician program here, this is an undergraduate program. This is for students who are after grade 12. So sometimes lottery lagta hai, but in general, the visa is refused.
Then, sir, now what to do? I already got deferment in the same college and prepared my LOE and SOP for reapplying.
So it is your choice. Agar aapko try karna hai, you can go ahead and do it. But again, general rule, beta, this is technician program is an undergraduate. You should have looked into Conestoga College. Conestoga College mein jo hai, they have many good programs and they do accept students with a 3-year diploma for a PG program. Okay. So in the current situation again, it is a postgraduate program. So in your situation, it is a lottery because you are a seasoned professional with many years of work experience. And you applied for an undergraduate program, which is for students after grade 12.
But sir, this program is going to help me in my career in the current organization because here there are 4 mega projects Reliance has announced, and this electromechanical is totally based on solar project. So I chose this program for overseas study. So it is going to help me in my future career in my current organization. So my company also, my company senior manager also suggested to go over there and study.
It's an undergraduate beta. It's not what you could, what your advice has been. You should have chosen a proper program. Okay, so if you want to go ahead, you can give it a try. But again, it is from the visa refusal में आप देखे होंगे, it is not usually proper career progression.
But sir, they have given only purpose of visit as a rejection reason.
Yeah, so I don't want to go into the details, but when you apply for your GCMS notes, you will definitely see that. Okay.
Sir, I already applied for it, but still didn't get any response from.
Yes. So yes, in your situation, so just to be very clear, it is a step-by-step process. Okay, it is a step-by-step process, and important to ensure that you explain again, right? But the choice is not a logical career progression. Aapka. You are going for an undergraduate program. Is it a fast track option aapke liye ki nahi?
Sorry, sir.
Is it a fast track option or not?
No, 2 years program with a co-op, optional co-op program.
Should have at least gone for an isme jo hai. Okay. Okay, so not a good advice, unfortunately. Yeah, not really a good choice of program. Should have looked into PG programs or at least fast track program, but give it a try. Okay, very important to explain why you choose the program.
Sir, that is why I want to. That is why I have written some real points, and I want to show it to you. My LOE.
Yes, so I've sent you my WhatsApp number. Send it to me.
Yeah, I am just sending this. Okay.
Okay, मैं आपको check करके in the afternoon I will look into that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so send me and I will get back to you, but I'll be busy till 2 o'clock. तो बाद में मैं आपको शाम after 2 o'clock I will check into that.
So just send file to your WhatsApp number.
Okay. मैंने आपको Zoom में I have sent you.
Just send you on WhatsApp, sir.
Yes, I will check it because I have other things to do now. After the meetings, I will check in and I will get back. Okay, there are other people also waiting as well. Okay, I'll give you my feedback in the WhatsApp.
Okay, sir. Tomorrow I will reconnect and we will talk.
Okay. I will give you feedback on the WhatsApp. Okay, you don't have to join the Zoom again.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Are you in a Facebook group?
Sorry, sir.
Are you in a Facebook group?
No, sir. I'm not in a Facebook group. Just send me a link. I will join.
I'll send it to you. We have a very large Facebook group, and you might find it helpful.
Okay, so thank
so
you.
This is almost about 50,000 people here in.
I just dropped the link here in the chat box, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Take care. Bye. Chintan. Chintan, I think he left in. Yeah, he's here. Yes, Chintan, please go ahead. Olga, ja bukvalno еще 5 минут, пожалуйста. Я поговорю с этим мальчиком, а потом я с вами поговорю, хорошо? Chintan, yes, please.
Yes, sir. I have applied. I'm from Kolkata.
Can you switch off your video, Chintan? Because it is your connection, your reception is not good.
Okay, sir. I'm switching off video. Now, can you hear me, sir?
Can you remove your headphones and talk in the microphone?
Yes. Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes, please go ahead.
Sir, I have applied in Master of Arts in Healthcare Leadership program in Manipur.
Master of Arts in Healthcare Leadership.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're a dentist.
Yes,
Sir,
I am dentist.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir. Let me brief you a bit about Chintan, sir. He
Yes,
actually, came to Surat office and personally met me in person with Jimmy, if you could remember. He's Jimmy's friend.
Okay.
Yeah, but he had a tough time of getting the Duolingo score, so he got stuck meanwhile in between. And
I
he also
remember
has
Jimmy sent an email to Trinity Western asking him.
Exactly, sir.
Then
Yes,
they again asked him to contact the agency back.
Yes, sir. So yeah, he was
Yes, sir.
Shraddha, Jimmy, and Chintan. All of them have been friends. So yes. So finally, he do have a express entry profile, and he almost changed his mind in between, and then finally now he's back to apply for the student visa. So he has got the offer letter for TW. Now he's almost ready with all the documents for the visa application, and he want to get his SOP reviewed on the expense letter that I've dropped on your personal Skype.
You already sent it to me. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Chintan, मैं देख के आपको I will get back to Nihil ji Chintan. Okay.
Sir, one more question I want to ask. It is not just only about SOP.
Yeah. So visa approval rate for a for a dentist who is into clinical practice is about 60 to 70%.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes, I'm listening. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Actually, I was planning for express entry, go through express entry with PR.
Okay.
But I was not able to get the score at that time. So in 2020, I created express entry profile. So do I need to delete that profile before applying for student visa, or is it okay?
Once you are in the profile, the system, your data will always be there. Okay, so even if you delete your profile or delete, doesn't make difference. And there are thousands of international students from India who have a profile in express entry and have been approved visa, so that's not an issue.
Okay, and I am also right now in express entry pool as a dependent because my wife got score of 8,777, so she is already there in express entry. She is primary applicant, but I am dependent. So
what is the CRS score, Chintan?
His CRS score is 468.
Very nice. You're lucky to have such a brilliant wife. 468.
But the draw is not happening now. That is the problem.
I know, and it might, and God knows the score will be very high as well. So what is your wife's education, Chintan?
She is also a dentist.
So why is she not trying, and why are you trying?
She is primary applicant in this one, express entry. And the reason she don't want to do student course, she wants to actually do equivalency exams in Canada. That's why he is sending me over there to study.
Because you remember when your academics, and you struggled so many times with your English, and she has very good English. She could actually do it much better, right? So anyway, okay. And second, she is almost there, 468, and she will get additional points, 30 points for her master's.
Okay, sir. But she is not ready with student course. She doesn't want to do that.
So having a profile in express entry will not, will not affect the outcome.
Okay. And I want experience.
Yes, sorry. Your voice is breaking.
I have shown that I am with my wife.
It will not affect the outcome. if you and your wife have a profile in the express entry, it doesn't mean that the visa will be refused because of that.
Okay. And I need to provide 2 experience letter, right? Because I am also working in some private clinics as well as trust hotels as a consultant, as well as I am working in my own clinic. Both experience letter I have to show, right?
Yes, you can show both the letters.
Okay. And
remember, why are you studying this program? You're studying this program because you don't want to pursue clinical, you want to go into healthcare management. Okay, so think from that perspective, and whatever it is, your SOP and all that should reflect your thoughts about why you're choosing this program and what are the future career prospects. Okay. Okay, let me
already created. Yes, I already sent SOPI to Nihil, so he will.
He's already forwarded me. I will check in after lunch today. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Yes. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom session to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. So please post a short message in the Zoom chat. Ольга, здравствуйте. Вы меня слышите, Ольга?
Здравствуйте, спасибо большое, что дали возможность подключиться к вам и получить консультацию. У меня вопрос. У меня ребенок, моя дочка, 18 лет, она студент в Украине, студент медицинского факультета.
Это вы с Оксаной общались,
да? Что?
Вы с Оксаной с моего украинского офиса общались, нет?
Нет, я вот случайно... Угу.
Ага, окей, я вас слушаю.
И сейчас мы планируем переезжать в Оттаву, и прямо я не знаю, с чего начать и куда двигаться вообще, вот как нам быть, чтобы продолжить обучение.
Как у вас вообще дела? Откуда вы? С какого города с Украины?
Мы с Украины, сейчас мы проживаем в Закарпатской области.
А какого города с Украины?
Ну, есть такой город Хуст. Это небольшой городок в Закарпатской области.
Не, я имею в виду вообще откуда? С какого города?
Вообще из Одессы.
Из Одессы, да, понятно, да. А дочка сейчас на кого учится?
Это медицинский факультет, направление медицина.
Лечебный факультет.
Да,
понятно.
лечебный факультет.
Я тоже закончил Винницкий медицинский университет, у меня супруга тоже врач, но я не работаю. Понятно. Она сейчас на каком курсе?
Заканчивает 2-й, она очень хорошо учится, и она даже так приняла решение, что если мы переедем, она все равно доучится онлайн и закончит 2-й курс, закроет 2-й курс в Украине. Просто как вы порекомендуете, какие нам шаги сделать для того, чтобы это было правильно?
А у вас тут есть друзья, родственники в Канаде?
Просто знакомые.
Просто знакомые, да? Что можно делать? Параллельно, первое, да, вот ребенок может... Вы уже подали и получили визу?
Да, у нас виза уже на руках. У нас, вернее, не виза, а это...
Электронная виза.
Да.
Электронная виза, да?
Угу.
Okay. Okay, so что, знаете, вот если ваша дочка хочет дальше пропускать, я вообще, знаете, вот 20 лет назад я начал наше агентство в Украине, а потом я уже, у нас по всему миру, у нас в многих странах есть офисы сейчас. Мы занимаемся образованием за рубежом. Первый, потом второй, я являюсь иммиграционным консультантом, я тоже помогаю нашим студентам, после учебы там еще по иммиграции. Извините, пожалуйста. Hello?
Yeah, hi sir. This is Pooja speaking.
Pooja, I am in a Zoom meeting now. Let me call you back after 4 o'clock, okay?
4 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, I'll be at my shift. So.
Can you join now in Zoom now?
Now?
Yes, I have other people, but I should be able to talk to you in about 30 minutes.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you please send me that Zoom link?
The same, there we have one Zoom link. You can see it in the WhatsApp.
Okay, fine. Yes, sure.
Yeah. Извините, пожалуйста. Что там, знаете, вот есть, куда она может поступать. Вот там есть первый Algonquin College. Там хорошая моя знакомая, Надя ее зовут, и она швейцар, канадская швейцарская. Она главный менеджер международный отдел. Да, ваша дочка может посмотреть программу. Если ей что-то нравится, можно туда поступать. Это один. Algonquin College, я вам напишу тут.
А можно спросить вас, скажите, пожалуйста, мы правильно поняли, что можно получить в Канаде бакалавр любой специальности, а потом продолжить обучение в направлении медицины?
Да, в Канаде, чтобы на медицину поступать, в первую очередь надо бакалавр иметь. Второй, так же, как в Украине есть вступительный экзамен, тут в Канаде тоже есть вступительный экзамен. Очень большой конкурс.
Угу. Вступительный экзамен именно по медицинскому направлению.
По медицину потом, да. Бакалавр поступить не проблема. Вот куда ваша дочка можно? Algonquin College есть, еще Carleton University есть, и есть University of Ottawa. Окей. И это 3 universities можно попробовать. Пусть ваша дочка посмотрит, если какие-то вопросы, пожалуйста. Я каждый день тут с 9 утра до часа дня по Торонто время я тут нахожусь, и она может ко мне обращаться. Пусть она посмотрит, куда и что. Сейчас украинцам все хотят помочь, все готовы помочь. Но по стоимости обучения пока не знаем. Знаете, вот обычно иностранные студенты платят 2-3 раза больше. И сейчас некоторые университеты приняли там оплата как канадский, стоимость обучения, там 5-6 тысяч долларов в год. Некоторые еще не принимали, поэтому надо будет уже конкретно посмотреть, по какой вуз, куда она хочет.
А можно вопрос по вступлению в бакалавр? То нужно сдать экзамен по английскому, я так понимаю.
Обязательно, да.
И еще что-то, кроме экзамена вступительного, по английскому?
Там просто, знаете, зависит еще по какой предмет, по какой специальности она хочет поступать. Надо посмотреть требования, да, например, студентов, если она медицина, там, и, да, вот некоторые, если, например, кто-то хочет на информационной технологии, там нужно посмотреть, какие оценки математика, да. Если медицинский, там тоже они смотрят, какие оценки она получила в 12 классе.
У нее хорошие оценки все в школе. У нее там
вообще нет. Да, кроме английского, других не думаешь с этим проблем.
Угу. Ясно. А сдать английский нужно иметь хотя бы уровень B1 или больше?
У нас не B1, мы говорим 6,5 баллов IELTS. И не меньше 6 в каждом разделе.
То есть 6 достаточно для вступления на бакалавриат?
6,5. Общее 6,5. Вы тоже врач, Ольга?
Нет, я не врач, я бывший военный, сейчас на пенсии, муж сейчас в армии, поэтому мы так приняли решение, что для того, чтобы дочка училась, мы с ней приедем, а муж остается в Украине.
Вы у нас в нашей Facebook и Telegram группе есть или нет?
Да, я в группу подала запрос, а в Telegram нет.
Я вам отправлю сейчас.
Спасибо большое.
YouTube описание там есть. Пусть ваша дочка обращается, пусть она посмотрит. Я там написал этот вуз, 3 вуза, которые находятся в городе Оттава. Если что, да, пусть обращается, я объясню там, если у нее там, да, дальше что делать и как поступать. Хорошо.
Хорошо, спасибо вам большое. Спасибо. Всего самого хорошего.
У вас тоже сложное время сейчас у нас в Украине. Держитесь. Дай Бог, чтобы я закончил.
Спасибо. Всего доброго.
Всего доброго. Скопируйте эту информацию, а потом...
Да. Я уже взяла, подключаюсь. Спасибо.
Все. Yeah. So Pawan, are you here, Pawan? Pawan or Ankita or?
Yes, sir. We are.
Yes,
I'm here.
Yes, please.
Sir, I had a word with you yesterday only.
You're Swati from
Ajmer.
From Ajmer, and you applied for the supply chain, and your visa was refused, Betty, right?
I'm Swati from Ajmer, but I didn't apply for supply chain.
Sorry, then that was somebody else. Sorry.
It was Neha.
But it was Neha. Yes, please go ahead. Yeah.
So actually today my husband wants to talk about it, but he's still busy with his call. So I've checked that colleges which you asked us to look forward. So
what I suggest to Betty, I'll still be here. Let me talk to the other people. And when your husband gets free, I'll still be here for another 1 hour.
Yes, that would be great. So that would be great.
Sure. Okay. Sure. Ankita?
हाय सर।
Yeah, hello Ankita, कैसे हो आप?
बस अच्छी हूँ, आप कैसे हैं?
All good, Ankita. Yes, please tell me, Ankita.
Okay, so me and my husband, we both applied for I applied for my student visa and he applied for his SOWP on 18th of July. And although I received my visa a little late in December, but we still kept waiting for his application results, and we recently received his application result, which was refused. So we
can you please go I think I lost you for a minute, please.
So my husband's SOWP application is disapproved recently. After 9 months wait.
Which college and program are you enrolled with?
I'm doing my master's in theater designing at University of Alberta.
That's very good. You have top academics.
I have already done my master's. I mean, I'm doing my double master's.
You're doing a double master's. Okay, that's very nice. What was your first master's?
It was in painting.
In painting. What was your bachelor's degree?
It was BFA in painting.
It's very interesting. Okay.
Yeah, after my first master's, I started working. I explored too many creative areas, and it was a weave kind of thing. Everything was connected. And then when I switched to theater from film, they considered it because everything was making sense.
That's interesting. Okay. So how long have you been married?
Since 2014.
That's not bad. Okay. And when is your study visa expiring?
It's expiring April 2025.
April 2025. And when are your studies finishing? When are you graduating in our university?
Sorry, it's finishing April 2024, and it's a 2 years master degree. So I'll have to do an extra semester for my thesis. So it should finish in December 2023.
Do you have children, Betty?
Yes, I have a 3-year-old son.
3-year-old son, and yet your spouse open work permit was refused.
Yes. When we first applied for his, we have only applied once. So when we applied for his SOWP, we didn't mention that we're going to get our baby over here because we had no such plans. He was going to stay with his grandparents. But now since it's too late already, and it's summers, and we really want him to be here. Yeah, both of them. So we are a little confused about whether we should reapply for his SOWP, including my son's visitor visa.
Yeah, you should reapply. There is no other option, right?
But can we apply for his visitor visa, and when he is here, then we apply for it? Is it going to be?
Yes, you could. They could definitely do that. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Previously, before COVID, the visa approval rate was very high, but because of the COVID and also, it doesn't make sense in this situation to bring in spouse open work permit. There have been restrictions. How much funds did you show?
Okay, this was the main reason, we suppose,
So three things.
because we didn't show a lot of asset in India, although we have, but we didn't show. We just showed the GIC, which was required for 2 people, 14,000.
Nahin, Betty, who told you? GIC or funds?
GIC. Funds we didn't show.
Who told you to do GIC for spouse open work permit, Betty? Who was your consultant? Did you apply through any RCIC or you experimented yourself?
No, we did it ourselves.
Okay, GIC is not required for spouse open work permit, Betty. It is only for students.
But isn't it that if single student is coming, then 9,000, 10,000 is the amount you have to have in the GIC, and if 2 people are coming, then 14,000.
No, but it's not. You have nothing to do with. You are talking GIC is for SDS study visa. It has nothing to do with the spouse open work permit.
Okay. Okay. So okay.
Are
so
you in a
now,
Facebook group? How did you get our details?
Sorry.
How did you get my details? Are you in my Facebook group?
Yes, I am.
You are. You should have contacted me, Naviti. It's not really a good situation with that. It is, you don't do that for spouse open work permit. GIC is only for student visa. So 3 things are very important when we talk about spouse open work permit. Your relationship, right? No issues with that. You're married, you have a child. Second, finances. What is your husband's income? Right, source of income. So these things. So we, would think about.
So, and what is the third thing?
Third is your husband's profile. What is his work experience, job, education, work experience, and all that information.
Okay. My husband has not been working.
Okay, that's not good, Betty. Why?
Because when I was in India, he was working when we were in Dubai. He left his job in 2018, and then when I was we were in India. I was working as art director, and we both were working as a team, and it was a freelance work. So we don't have any proof. For me, I do have at least, because I was the art director, but he was just in my team. He does not have any paper to show that he was working.
Okay, so what I suggest you, Betty, is you need a personal consultation. Okay, I will give you an email address. You and your husband, please reach out to me, and I'll set up an appointment. This is a general, queries where I can talk. But again, if you want to specifically my assistance to reapply for your spouse open work permit, I'll give you an email address. Please reach out, send an email, and Shivani ji from my team will connect with you, and she will set up an appointment with me. Okay.
Oh, okay. That would be great.
Yeah. Okay, Betty. I've put it wp@cipimmigration.com.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, and I will also give you Shivani ji's number 647-8321-5257. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Ankita. Yeah, let's take it forward. It's definitely not the best of the situation what you have, but still it's, so he's still not doing anything in India. It's just freelancing.
Yeah, he's not doing, he's not enrolled in any job.
Get a job, Betty. That's important as well.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's very important as well.
So he should get a job now? Is it?
I would advise to have a job. It is your choice if you want to go ahead and try. But again, when you have an employment, it is proof of ties to your home country, and that also shows that the person, is doing it. It shows his commitment to employment, and if the person is not employed, it's basically like difficult to show ties to home country. Why he will return back and he's not employed.
Okay. I will be in touch then. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Bye.
You too. Thank you.
Khurram Latif, Khurram and
Hello.
Yes, Khurram.
Hello, sir. Hi, how are you? How are you going, sir? Good?
I'm all good. Thank you. Yes, please. How can I help you?
Yes, sir. Actually, my brother recommended you through Facebook. I live in Saudi Arabia, and I'm from Pakistan. I have done my bachelor's in information technology from Australia, and I've been working in Saudi Arabia from last almost 9 to 10 years. And then I just wanted to apply for my I just wanted to leave Saudi Arabia and went to Canada with my family. So I applied for a study permit with my wife and that time. I applied for a diploma in marketing from Seneca College. I got refusal both times with the same course. So now I want to reapply again, for
So
study
when
permit.
you apply, Khurram, Pakistan mein kahan se
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I applied from Saudi Arabia. Actually, I born and brought up in Saudi Arabia. I have been to Pakistan, but I haven't lived there.
Are you in touch with Arsalan from my team? He is the manager for Pakistan.
No, sir, I didn't in touch. This is my first time to interacting.
Yeah, are you in a Facebook group now?
No, sir, I'm not in any groups.
I'll send you. That is important. You join. So,
okay, sir.
How old are you?
Sir, I'm 35-year-old.
Okay, Khurram, see, it is not advisable to apply for study visa together with spouse and children.
No, sir. Last time when I got a refusal, I applied alone. And then
once you make a mistake, Khurram, it is difficult, unfortunately.
I know that.
You have to make sure that the first time you do the best. Second, and which program did you apply in Seneca? Brand management or marketing?
Sir, marketing diploma for 2 years, both times, and now I already get admission in UCW for my MBA.
So why did you apply for a diploma program?
Sir, actually, my brother is in Canada. He recommended me. He's a Canadian permanent resident. He told me to do that.
It is very wrong. You cannot do that. Okay.
Yes, actually, yes, bad move.
See, Khurram, to be honest, we would not be able to proceed with you. Once you have 2 visa refusals, it is, it is, something which is.
Hello.
So, Khurram, to be honest, it is, once you make these kind of mistakes, it is a very high risk of refusal. And we don't really, in this situation, it is a lottery. I'm not sure if I can help you.
Okay, sir. No problem. Nice talking to you.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Sir, Pawan.
Yes, just give me a second. Piyush Chopra. Piyush?
Hi, sir.
Is this our Piyush?
Yeah, sir.
Switch on your video.
Just 1 second, sir.
Оксаночка, щодо срочно, Оксана.
Так, доброго дня. Ця мама сказала, що вона сьогодні не зможе, вона десь там в дорозі.
Завтра поговорю, да.
Я їй скинула ваш лінк там з часом, тому якщо вона зайде, я їй написала, що вона про biology запитала. Ну, вона якось так дуже suspicious. Чому це зі мною хочуть розмовляти?
Ну, потому что я хочу понять вообще, кто она. Не тратит наше время. Я сейчас пойду в York University, буду общаться там, да, Vice President International, чтобы понимать вообще, реально этот ребенок поступать, не поступать, что я хочу сначала понять и общаться.
Зрозуміло. Ну, вона так перелякана просто. Вона розпитувала про різні країни. Я їй запропонувала саме в Канаді Йорк, я їй казала, що ви знаєте, скільки коштують, там рік навчання приблизно стільки, але тут, на жаль, не можу знайти інформацію, очікуємо від нашого керівника. І вона вчора телефонувала, питала, чи вже є якась інформація. Кажу, ні, ще чекаємо, я вже вам нагадала просто, бо розумію, що ваш час. Добре, тоді...
Как сегодня день прошел?
Ой, talking.
Не, я имею в виду вот этот. Ну,
сьогодні не було. В першій ночі ми ходили, ну, в 12 закінчили ночі, в першій ночі знову ходили, ну, за 15 друга було на годину. І отак ми бігаємо поки що. От так. Ну, поки нас немає таких ушкоджень, ну, все окей, всі ходять, базари працюють, ринки працюють, супермаркети працюють, ну, те, що періодично нас отак лякають. Так що поки що ми залишаємося. Якщо буде вже реально небезпека, я поїду, ви не переживайте.
Хорошо, Оксана.
Добре, папа. Гарного дня.
Я позже перезвоню, давно не разговаривали, я наберу вас, хорошо?
Я вже не буду онлайн, бо я йду порядки робити, у нас великий.
Хорошо. Добре, окей.
Беріть спайовку.
Все, до побачення, берегітесь, окей. Yeah, Piyush, long time. How is everything?
Yeah, everything is good just because of you guys.
Where are you? कहाँ पे अभी आप?
Now I came back to India because there was medical. My mom, she fell down in the bathroom and her fractured. So we just in January and I got the offer with a banking advisor, but unfortunately I couldn't find them to travel here because mother, she was, and there was nobody else to take her. So from past 3 months I'm here. Yeah.
So did you get your postgraduate work permit, Kini?
Yeah, I got work permit
for 3 years.
Yeah. Got the work for 4 years, and yeah, unfortunately, I landed up in like 3 job completing my graduation, postgraduation from University of Quebec. So all great experience, but I wanted to talk so. So it was just like I thought, I was trying to figure out, right? What can I you probably that
long
you
time,
go
long
live.
time. So when is your postgraduate work permit expiring, Piyush?
2025.
20. That's very good. Okay, that's very
Yes.
good. I'm glad you got your postgraduate work permit. Sorry to hear about your mother. It's been rock and roll all the time. From
It's all 3.
COVID
I mean, it's all been And
I'm glad that Winnipeg was able
right.
to
That's like cyber.
Okay. And when are you?
That's how I heard.
So how long are you staying there?
Another 2 months. Now she's doing much better. The plaster has been moved now. Physiotherapy, so probably another maybe month, and then I'll be traveling.
That's good. You're working from home for your Canadian company. Your work experience is continuing.
I tried convincing them to let me work from India. All the job offers I've got from the company, none of them, agreed to me work. So they said because of some accession privacy issues, we cannot allow you. So offers got rescinded and start from the scratch again in Thailand. That's not a problem. I tell you.
You still have time. I don't think it's really an issue, Piyush. That's
Yeah, won't be a big deal.
Yeah. Nice to see you. We'll be in touch. Let me finish the Zoom and
yeah.
We'll
No problem. Yeah,
okay.
No problem.
Yeah. Take care and stay safe. Okay.
So I'll be in touch with you because I had time, so just wanted to connect with you.
Sure.
Yeah, but you continue, okay? Thank you for your time.
Take care. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, Swati.
Okay. Hi, sir. This is Pawan, Swati's husband. I think my Swati had spoken to you yesterday, sir, with regards to our future, like education purpose ke liye. So we had a few things in mind which she had already discussed with you. So keeping what you had suggested that, it is much more important to actually get in first inside the country. So keeping that in mind, when it comes to me, it was about since I've had 8 years of experience in like project handling, project planning. Basically, our field would be known as project management in the oil and gas industry. So it would definitely make much sense to actually apply for a future course in project management itself. And obviously, since I have had wanted to do data science for some time now, it's just that because of I'm so used to handling the numbers and etc. When it comes to Swati, so her profile has always been in finance. So if required, she could go for studies. It's just that the imbalance, you could say, sir, is in the fact that she's not that much inclined towards studying. I have not an issue with the studying at all, but in her case, her less age actually works into her favor. I'm like 35 with a bachelor, so it doesn't work into my favor.
Okay, so let's go with the academics first. So you're 35, and what is your bachelor stream and percentage?
It was mechanical engineering, sir. It was 6.99% in like GPA.
6.9%. And Swati's, and she's 31, right?
She's 31, sir.
Yeah, and what is her education?
So she had done her BCom and then she did her postgraduate diploma in finance.
PG in finance.
When we got our ECAs done through WES, her was counted as a dual degree, although it is considered as a master's in India. By Canadian standard, it was considered as a dual degree, not as a master's.
Mm-hmm.
My degree was considered as a normal bachelor's degree, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just request your guidance as to, how we can best proceed. How would you take up our case and what would you suggest, like how we go forward with this? Because obviously in both of our cases, we would be applying as single person only, meaning we would have to leave our spouse and child behind in either of our cases.
Okay. So I would suggest, looking into what is your Swati's job?
So she was working as a derivative analyst in Bank of America.
When did she resign?
Yes, sir. She did resign in 2018 when she actually joined me in Oman. And then we moved to India, so she was expecting. And so since then, she's not been working. When I came to India after COVID, I actually just found a job so that, at least for some things that I should keep working. So I'm currently working at American Express.
Okay. So the reason why I'm asking is, you could, yeah. And what is your, so you are more into data as well, right?
Actually, data science and astrophysics, which is something that I've been constantly working towards throughout these years.
Astrophysics is not practical, to be honest, Pawan. Let's drop that off. For what you could do is, from a practical perspective, we have two options actually. Okay, one, I would suggest you to look into. Would you be interested? Just give me a second. Hello.
Hello, sir. This is Aarti, and message is.
Then I'm meeting Lona Aarti.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So one is like let's see the program. I'm not sure if it makes sense for you, but let's at least look into that. Okay.
I had looked at in a couple of colleges. So, for example, I looked at Humber College and I looked at Conestoga College in Canada, which when it comes to project management. Although
let's keep it as a last option. See, let's look into one. Let me just show you what I have in mind, if it makes sense. Okay. You don't have an MBA, right?
No, sir. It's a bachelor's degree. I have my diploma degree in animation and visual effects from the US, sir. I was there in the US for 1 year.
Okay. So the reason why, from the first perspective, primary, what is your primary? Your primary goal is to get your study visa approved so that you come to Canada.
Correct, sir.
Right. So when you look at them from that perspective, it is very important to choose a program which is relevant to your education and work experience.
Correct, sir.
Okay. Again, so there is an MBA in analytics, which I'm not sure if it makes in business analytics. Okay. So they have a bit of an IT component here, but they also have analytics here, predictive analytics. This is an MBA in University of Canada West. It is not a top university. It's just because I would advise you definitely to look into. If you had good academics and if you have the patience, then definitely go for a good university for an MBA. But again, given your academics and given your GMAT, if you really want to look into that, you can think about this MBA program and look at this curriculum if it makes sense with your current work experience and future career prospects. Okay. That from the visa perspective, an MBA would probably be a better option.
Would so the two my queries over here would be: would it when you would suggesting the MBA in analytics, meaning I'll be taking a look at it, sir. So that would mean in terms of better job prospects as well, correct?
Mm-hmm. See, it is. Sorry, just give me a second.
Take time, no problem.
Okay, so how do you see, from the visa perspective, remember, okay.
Yes.
So getting into, for whatever you do, remember, you choose the program, your program choice should be relevant to your current job and future prospects. Don't experiment this with astrophysics. One, we have very limited institutions here happen, right? And getting masters, even masters Canada is not like US. They are not in the business of education with 500 universities. We hardly have about 50 universities here.
Got it, sir. Okay,
so astrophysics with 70% and with the bachelor's, which is not relevant, might not be a reality, right? Second,
got it, sir.
You've been in the US, you understand, and for you, priority is to get an education, get a job, and settle in Canada as a priority, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So let's look. So from that perspective, choose a program. And again, a master's MBA would give more credibility from the visa perspective, and also in future you would have 30 points in the CRS. It will add 30 points to your CRS, right? If you go for a college, yeah, if you go for a postgraduate degree in a college, it will only add 15 points.
Yes, so that was something that even I was looking up last night actually, because when doing degrees in Canada, you get only two options, either a 1 or 2 year diploma, or the master's or the PhD degree. So which actually adds more points, like 30 points. You rightly said that, sir.
Exactly, right? So you first thing what you have to decide is who's going to be the primary applicant. Would it be your wife or yourself? And then we can, based on that, we can move forward. 31, for your wife, if it's a challenge, she's a mom and she does not have employment, might not be the best situation for her to pursue studies from her personal perspective. But again, 31, if she's able to, if she has a small gap in her employment, she can always get back and justify saying that, I had a child and I want to get back to my employment, and I would like to study so that I can enhance my skills and it will help me with my future job prospects back home, right? So she could definitely do that, but again, you have to decide who will be the primary applicant.
So for her, it has been a 4-year gap, and what our collective lookout is, whichever applicant, for whomever it becomes easier to get an approval for, which I think you could be a better judgment. You could be a better judge for it, sir. That person would then become the primary applicant. For us right now, the matter is किसी को भी जल्द से जल्द approval मिल जाए. And I think obviously we are too late for these intakes, but I think we were looking for September or Jan intakes of this year, or Jan of 2023, sir.
Okay, so first is, what are you thinking? First confirmation, would it be Pawan you or would it be your wife?
She's saying that it would be me, sir. So let's go that if it in case
She's saying, or you will go ahead and do that.
Yeah, because she's really not that fond of actually continuing the education after such a long gap, sir.
Okay, see, older the person,
we understand, that's fine.
Yeah. So older the person, higher is the risk of refusal. What I suggest you is, I'm here every day, Pawan. Take some time off, okay? Yeah. It's not what I advise, but I want you to reach out to, this is your life and you have to bear the consequences. Katega sir aapka. So make sure, Canada has very limited institutions here. Do some research, put some time and effort and get back to me and what you do. But one primary critical thing which you have to focus on is the proposed program of study should be relevant to your current job and future career prospects. Okay. So that is the primary criteria. Whatever program you choose, it has to be relevant to what you're doing now and future career prospects. It cannot be astrophysics.
No, sir. I think we can actually safely rule out astrophysics, because that can be dealt at some point of time later in the future as well, once our future has been settled. Our major, when we had collectively then decided that if in case it would be me, then you would become the better judge as to suggest whether it would be project management, because we do have courses in Canada, which I looked up in universities, which offer study hours which count as credit towards PMI, which is Project Management Institute. This is something that
you don't have to spend so much of money for project management when you can get a project management certification. For one. For $1,000. Why do you have to spend so much of money?
Got it, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I think if we could, sir, personally get in touch with you, and if you could suggest like how you suggested an MBA in analytics, if there were other courses that you could suggest, so we would, on a master's level, we would really appreciate that, sir. because as of right now, we had only a couple of courses which were like MB project management courses, which were obviously only postgraduate diploma level, or masters in data science. However, masters in data science also falls out a bit of our relevant experience. It falls outside that realm, sir. So I think, considering our 8 years of experience in project management and in planning itself, uh, we would just request if you would be able to help us better suggest what would be a better course on a master's level, which would help us towards the
I
CRS.
would definitely see for your wife, she already has a postgraduate degree in finance, so it really doesn't make sense for her.
Yes, sir.
Any program which has a common curriculum or a repetition doesn't make sense. Okay, so so MBA for you would be a good option. Given that you have many years of work experience and you only have a bachelor's, I would probably say it is a safe option.
Got it, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. And would any particular colleges, sir, that you would suggest? Any particular programs in the MBA?
Two options, as I said. If it is an MBA, it always makes sense to go for top institutions. But again, do you have the patience to go through the GMAT and also through the application process? Okay, that is up to you to decide. Or you want a practical decision where it is easy, within 1 month, you want to get your application and start the visa process. Okay, so I want you to think about it, Pawan, and reach out to me, because this is the first time where you have, mentally agreed that you will be the primary applicant, right?
Yes.
We've set the process for that. So I want you to take time, decide, and get back to me.
Definitely, sir.
Okay, I'm here every day.
So would you be assigning any agent for this one as to how we would go about that?
Yes, we will have, once we have a 3-tier support system. So we have a 3-tier support system here.
Got it, sir.
So one, you have a personal manager to help with the basic inquiries. Second, the same Zoom link what we have today is active from 10:30 a.m. India time. So we have Suchiji and Anju, who is the senior director. They are also here all day to support. And in the morning, Toronto time, I am here as well. So if there are any issues which your personal manager cannot advise, then you can reach out to Anilji. If there is anything which Anilji cannot advise, you can reach out to me here. Okay.
Got it, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
One last. Nice talking to you. Yeah, please go ahead.
Just the contact email address, sir, how we would make contact with you?
Contact email I'll give you here, but we will, once you decide, we will talk online. We will talk with you and we'll decide how to proceed. Okay, so this is, if you can share your email, if you can share your number, I will have somebody from my team connect with you. Okay.
Sure, sir. I will just type it on the chat right now.
Yes, and this is our email, studyabroad.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. Okay. So I have your number. Let me connect you with one of my team members, Pawan.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, just give me a second. Okay, so I have shared your details to Abhinav from my team. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Abhinav, and he will connect with you. But it's I would like to first walk through me. Okay. And
yes, sir.
Once you are decided on the program, then we'll take it forward with the rest of the process.
Sure, sir.
Okay, Pawan from Ajmer, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Pawan. Yeah. Think over it, spend 1 or 2 days, and then decide how we want to proceed. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Yes, definitely. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. Bijal has been here for some time, and Madhu as well. Madhu?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yes, Madhu, we had our offices were closed for a long weekend. Friday,
Yeah,
Friday.
I got it. No worries, no worries. Yesterday you were busy. I got it.
Yeah, so yesterday was also a holiday here, but I was working on the background for other admin things, and
no
it
worries,
was not online. Yeah, please, please go ahead, Madhu. So, see, when the discussion for spouse open work permit or for visitor visa, right? So, the visitor visa for spouse open work permit, the last year the government of Canada, IRCC, came up with this option.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
why? Because of the COVID, there is a lot of delay.
Yeah, and one more thing, we have convocation in June, University of Ottawa, so I can invite for the convocation because chances will be less, I think.
Yeah, so let me explain you. So because of the delay, the COVID, many families were struggling with separation, especially families with children. So the government came up with this visitor visa option.
Okay.
Okay. So priority will be for families who have been separated.
Okay.
Who have been, I would suggest, who have children are going through a lot of mental stress, emotional stress.
Okay.
Okay. So from that perspective, okay, so it is very important to understand this. So visitor visa opportunity, if you have been separated from your family for a long time, if you have children, then visitor visa might make sense. Second, visitor visa is a temporary visa.
Yeah.
Okay, so if your spouse is employed, you are explaining that she's coming for a short time for a convocation or meeting me. She has a job back home. You're showing proof of ties to your home country.
Yeah. She's a doctor in India, so
that is very good.
She's working
so
for
in that perspective, do you have children, Madhu?
No, we recently married in Jan 2022.
Recently married, then it will not work out, Madhu. I wouldn't advise you that.
Actually, it's a long-term relationship. It's a love marriage. We have documents from
my job, Madhu. My job is to give you advice. But as I always say, katega sir aapka mera nahi. You have to bear his consequences. Okay. So in general, 3 things are very important when we talk about spouse open work permit: relationship, second, financials, and third, your I would say the caliber of the person, education and work experience.
Yeah. Currently, I'm an open work permit here. Last time when I spoke with you, I did not have a job. So currently I got a job offer. And it's almost like 1 month now. So what do you say?
So relationship is the most, you got recently married. Yeah. So we do have approvals, but again, that is the risk factor. So I wouldn't advise, unless you really want to take a risk, I wouldn't advise you to go ahead and apply for a visitor. I wouldn't advise. Okay.
Yeah.
Your relationship is only January. Visitor visa is mostly for separation. You met your wife 3 months ago. and you want to apply for a visitor visa, it will be a lottery. Okay, so it is something which you will have to consider. Spouse open work permit, there is delay with the process, but again, I would probably, I personally feel that there are more opportunities, chances from the spousal open work permit process, even though the relationship is very small. That is the risk factor as well.
Yeah, I have an invitation letter from university for attending convocation for family. Will that be helpful?
Yes. So question here is, you got recently married, and any marriages under 1 year are filtered and a higher risk of refusal.
Okay.
Okay. So visitor visa, it is a lottery. You want to go ahead, play, we will do our best. But again, it is a high risk of refusal because you recently got married.
Yeah, but we have some family issues too in India, so it's like very difficult.
Then we can go with visitor visa. If it is your choice, we can go ahead, and I will advise Nalini madam to go ahead and prepare the documentation for me to review and submit your application. Okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Madhu. I hope everything you will be able to resolve with your family.
Yeah. But it's a bit difficult, so I'm thinking to go for visitor visa.
Okay, Madhu, I understand. Let's do it.
And can we go for spouse visa simultaneously with payslips of one or two payslips?
Yes, we can do that as well.
Okay. So first I should apply for visitor visa and then go for spouse visa or something like that. What will be? Because the convocation is
let's look at visitor visa, because visitor visa is taking time. Even for visitor visas, it's taking 6 to 8 weeks now. Okay, if your question is about convocation, we have to get things done fast.
Yeah. So I'm thinking to visitor visa only for convocation. So
sure, Madhu, let's get that done for you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I will speak with you.
Take care. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Afra Tabassum, Afra.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm Kiko Betty. I just spoke to Sandeep yesterday, and he mentioned that you want to apply for your study permit extension from, even though you are in India, right? So yes, you are a resident here in Canada. You went to India for temporarily. In the explanation letter, you can add that and you can explain. But again, general rule is that you apply for in-country extension, okay, when you are here. When you are home, you have to indicate your home address.
All right. Okay.
So it might backfire if you are in India and you are indicating your Canadian address.
Okay.
So, but you have to clearly explain in the explanation letter that it is only a short trip you came to India. You are continuing your studies and you will be in Canada, but you have to clearly explain, because IRCC clearly, they have access to your travel details.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they will have it. So I can upload my medical documents, right? Like which I went through, the discharge summary and stuff.
Yes, you can explain everything, and you can indicate that it was only a temporary stay and you're applying for your TRV. When is it expiring, Betty?
It's expiring in December 31st.
December 31st. And when are you coming back?
Not sure, sir. Actually, might be in July or June. God's grace.
You can apply when you come here now, Betty. Why are you rushing in now?
Last
it will take about 6 to 8 weeks at most.
I'm just concerned about the spousal visa because it
has nothing to do with your TRV.
Last time I spoke with you, you suggested me
to a study permit document, Betty.
Okay, do you want me to upload a LOA and stuff with regards to SOWP?
When is your study permit expiring, Betty?
It's expiring in December 2031.
Okay. So what you have to do is your extension is important. This is your second program you're finishing in December, right?
No, sir. I'm gonna start the program in September. I'm completing the program, the first one right ahead. I have co-op, but I rejected that because, right now due to the situations, I didn't offer co-op. So
okay, so what you need is it's not TRBBT, you have to apply for study permit extension.
Yes, sir, I have to apply, but I'm okay if I can apply in December, but I'm just looking forward with SOWP, I have a limited
So
time.
step by step, what you do, Betty, is apply for your study permit extension now because your current study permit is only expiring in December. So you only have about 6 months study permit left over. So first connect with Sandeep and have him prepare the documentation for study permit extension, not TRB.
Everything is actually done, sir. I have already sent the documents, but it's the confusion which is leading us because I applied SOWP outside. So I'm not sure exactly, whether, because right now the November files are going on. So I applied on December 6th. So I don't know.
So what we need, Betty, is we need your study permit extension. Your study permit is only valid till December 22. We have to get it extended till you finish your studies, right? You'll be finishing your studies in April 23. So first we have to apply for a study permit extension, not TRB. Okay. So that was the confusion. So let me just, I will update Sandeep ji and he will work on it. So study permit extension is fine. It is okay, you can apply. But you have to indicate that you are coming back and this is only a temporary stay in India. You came out because of your health situation. Okay.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I confused with the TRV. It's about study permit. Okay. I will confirm with Sandeep ji and we will go ahead. Okay.
Okay, sir. And the other thing, sir, in regards with this, because Sandeep sir said that it's going to take a really long time in India, 2 or 3 months. It could be. Sometimes it's taking up. So is it really taking a long of time?
From India, it is taking a time. See, Betty, the only reason why we are telling is when you are in Canada, study permit extensions and all this, you indicate that you're in Canada. And if you're traveling out temporarily, you explain that you are. So from India, if you indicate that you're currently in India, it is a different process out there. Okay. Oh. So let's go with that and we'll take it forward. Okay.
So a last question, sir, if this procedure is really taking a lot of time, but still I don't have issue. In the meantime, do I have to upload, raise a web form, sending out an LOA and stuff like this, that I have already applied for the extension, not to get a rejection for SOWP? I could do that?
Yes, you could definitely do that, but still the study permit is a valid document, which the decision will be based on, the duration of your study permit. Oh, okay, but go ahead and do it. I will also update Sandeep on that.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you so much, sir. And the last question, sorry to bother you there. Sir, because of the medical reason, I used funds which I showed up actually in the SOWP. So, will it really affect? Because I'm going to transfer again the amount, but still, if there's up and downs, not the exact figure, will it be any problem during the verification process?
As long as you have your husband has a constant income and you have additional funds going there, it should be fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay, Vicky. Take care and take care of your health, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. You too, take care.
Yeah, bye. Let me talk to a Ukrainian person here. I see Artur. Artur, вы меня слышите, да?
Да, добрый день, мы здесь.
А как вас зовут?
Меня Света зовут.
Да, здравствуйте, Светлана. Чем я могу вам помочь?
Здравствуйте. У нас вопрос. Мы с мужем заполнили анкеты, и в самом конце, когда надо загружать файлы, там формат PDF у нас файла, да, там, фотографии паспорта, и, вообще не загружает ни один файл. Я уже сжала до 100, там, с чем-то там килобит этих, и оно все равно, ни один файл мы загрузить не можем, не понимаем почему. Формат PDF, допустимый.
Вы обратились наши сотрудники в Киеве?
Нет, я единственный источник нашла, это выйти на этот Zoom. Я не знаю, куда еще можно.
Я сейчас вам отправлю информацию, вы, пожалуйста, завтра обращайтесь. Оксана или Анна. Оксана у нас в Львов сейчас находится. У вас, получается, документы не можете загрузить, да?
Да, мы уже
А что за ошибку показывает? У вас есть скриншот или что-то?
Он ошибку выдает, что как будто недопустимые там форматы или еще что-то. Проблема в том, что...
Вы как сохранили? Кириллицу сохранили, название документов или на латинский буквы?
Так, сейчас. Сейчас, секундочку. Ну, кириллицей там, да.
Все, пожалуйста, поменяйте на английском, на латинский буквам, и попробуйте, должно пройти.
И название файла поменять, да, чтобы не было тут...
Просто название, да, кириллицы не надо, название файла попробуйте на латинский букву, и может пройдет.
Нет, смотрите, у нас латинский, у нас PDF, ну, PDF-сканер, вот так каждый файл называется, потому что я через программу сканер, ну, делала фотографии эти.
Измените, у вас нету компьютера? Есть у вас?
Есть компьютер, да, есть.
Поменяйте название там, да, вот, например, если marriage certificate, пишите marriage certificate, если там дата рождения, да, свидетельство рождения, пишите свидетельство рождения, да, birth certificate.
Ага, то есть если это паспорт, то назвать его паспорт, да?
Да, попробуйте так и попробуйте разный браузер. Иногда бывает Chrome, иногда Edge, да, там разный браузер попробуйте, Internet Explorer или Edge, или Chrome, или Safari попробуйте.
Окей, я поняла вас. Спасибо большое.
Я тут еще буду тут где-то полчаса, попробуйте, зайдите, если что, хорошо?
Окей,
Я также
хорошо,
вам
спасибо.
тут в Zoom-чате, я там оставил наше, да, вот наша контакт, наши сотрудники, там есть еще Telegram-группа и Facebook-группа для украинцев, которые подают по этой программе КУЭБ. Хорошо?
Окей, я получила, спасибо большое. Спасибо.
Откуда, из какого города, Светлана?
Мариуполь.
Ой, страшно. Это вы вчера со мной общались или нет?
Нет, мы с вами вчера не... Ну, я точно, может быть, муж подключался как-то где-то, но...
Кто-то с Мариуполя вчера были как раз тоже, там у вас да, сложная ситуация, Мариуполь, дай Бог, чтобы...
Ну да, города нет, так что...
Уже нету, да, города?
Да. Спасибо большое за информацию.
Удачи вам.
Спасибо. До свидания.
До свидания. Назарій?
Так, добрий день. Ви мене чуєте?
Я вас чую, Назарій, так.
Добрий день, дивіться, хотів вас запитатись. Така ситуація, ми з нареченою отримали тепер по цій новій програмі електронні візи. Ми хотіли уточнити, якщо, бо ми зараз знаходимося в Чехії, я так розумію, з Чехії не передбачуваний вилет по цим візам.
Да, вы можете прилететь в Канаду только страны, которые включены в этом список, 6 стран.
Так, хочу уточнити таке питання, бо бачу, немає на нього відповіді так дуже. Якщо ми зараз подамось на вклейку візи тут, то нам вклеять візу яку, на півроку чи нормальну візу?
Нормальна віза буде.
Ага, нормально. А якщо ми прилетимо в Канаду, нам в Канаду ми зможемо вклеїти таку візу собі?
Тоже нормальну візу можна тут клеїти, тільки потрібно подавати онлайн. Ця віза називається TRV-віза, і ви подаєте онлайн.
Ага, ми подаємо онлайн, і там вже це в аеропорту робити, чи в тому місці, де ми будемо вже...
Это онлайн в аэропорту не делается.
Ага.
Так же, как и зараз подали. Ну, 6-8 тиждень.
В Канаді теж, так?
В Канаді теж так.
Ага. Добре, дуже вам дякую.
Если вы не спешите, Назарі, да, тогда можно делать, да.
Так, ми не спішимо дуже. Через то хотів узнати, якщо б ми тут подались, чи ми тут получимо теж. Алло?
Да, еще раз, пожалуйста.
Ну, кажу так, я хотів узнати просто, бо деякі нам казали люди, якщо ми відправимо паспорт на вклейку візи, то нам вклеять піврічну візу на в'їзд тільки.
Вам, если вы сейчас не спешите, да?
Ну, так. Алло?
Да, если у вас есть время сейчас, да?
Так.
Окей.
Є в нас час.
И тогда делайте, да, TRV-виза там. Чехия.
Ага.
Да,
добре, дякую.
Вы когда собираетесь приехать?
Літом, хочемо в серпні.
Да, ну у вас есть время, так что нормально, да.
Добре, дуже дякуємо вам, до побачення, гарного дня.
Тоже. Ви у нас є наша Facebook і Telegram груп?
Так, є.
Є, да, Назарій?
Ні, в Телеграм-групі нема. Можете скинути мені ссылку?
Я вже скинув, там, ви бачите, там є Zoom-чаті, там, саме последній Telegram груп.
Ага,
там.
є.
Є, да?
Є. Все, дуже дякую. Гарного вам дня.
Вам також.
Бай-бай.